All right, end of day market update on the 13th. Crazy day in the markets, as we talked about earlier. Ended up being down 4.35% at the end of the day. The video I made earlier, I had stated that I thought 396 would be the bottom, and then if you look at the video, I stated maybe 392, and actually we hit that pretty much right on the dot. 392, 391.97. I was saying 392.50-ish. So a little bit farther down than I thought, but pretty much exactly. I got that from doing the fib retracement from the third wave, which I originally thought there was a chance that this is a 3, 4, 5, but then on the 15-minute time frame, it looked like it was making a fourth wave. Took that down here, and you can see the 50% retracement is right at 392.50, and then we have 390.87 as the 0.61 fib. And going into tomorrow, the end of the day, when I saw this bounce right here, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, knowing this is the fourth wave and this is the overall fifth wave, it looks like there's a possibility that we might see a move lower. Could go either way. It really depends, but I think there's actually a good chance that we could see a move lower at the beginning of the day tomorrow, possibly down to, again, if we take the fibs of this fifth wave, we could see all the way down to 390, all the way down to 389.20, and then that would be the absolute bottom of this first wave. So I would not be surprised to see that tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the bottom too, but going by the 5-minute time frame, it looks like a fourth wave to me. So we'll see. If it gets above 395.12, then I think that's pretty much in the clear. That's the 50% retracement, and I think that would be a good sign that we're bouncing for a second wave. So at the end of the day, I picked up some puts for tomorrow. I did 391 puts for tomorrow. I only bought a few contracts, 3 or 4 contracts, not risking that much. And then I also picked up some UVXY puts as well for October. And I'm anticipating that the VIX, as far as it's gone, I think it's only a third wave, but I think there's a good chance we pull back after this first wave's done. I think we can pull back a pretty good amount, maybe down here to mid 26s, maybe even lower than that, considering the technical analysis on the VIX is not very reliable. I just thought UVXY, as much as it went up today, I did my puts for October 21st, and I'll probably take profit on the second wave whenever that happens. So if we get a gap down here, I'll probably just hold them, because as you know, the VIX always comes back over time. And so I think it's very likely we don't go straight to 33 yet. And if we do, I'll just make money on my puts and then just wait out the UVXY puts. I have a month and a half, and at some point within that month and a half, the VIX is going to come down where those should be profitable. So pretty much that's my thinking on that. So my target, though, if that does play out, is 390 to 389. If we bottomed here, which I'm leaning towards, we got a little bit more downside, but let's say we did bottom, I would be looking for a bounce for the second wave to, we'd be looking for a bounce to about 401.83. If it's a shorter bounce, maybe even just around 400, maybe test 400. So that's pretty much what'll put the second wave. And I could see that, being the rest of the week. I could see them bouncing this all the way through Friday, and then going into Powell's speech, we start dropping a little bit and start the third wave. We'll see what he does next week. I don't know if he's going to raise rates more now because of the CPI, or if it's still going to be 75 basis points. We'll have to see what happens, but all I know is the chart is setting up for a big move down. So if you watched my video earlier, based on this now, we might even change our price target. So let's say we go down to 389 or 390. Let's say we go all the way down to 390. Then I would be looking for 376 for the third wave, or if we went down to the second or the 2.61 fib, that'd be 354. I think it's more likely that if it end up being a C wave, we're looking for the 1.61 fib for the third wave, so 376.54. If this is a 5-wave move, I would say that the next move could be the biggest move of the year, and that would be taking us from 400 all the way to 355. So we'll have to see what happens, but I'm still going to stick with this being a C wave, and we're going to go down to 365. But again, I'm just in the back of my mind, it could be a 5-wave move as well. We zoom out here on the daily time frame. If it's a 5-wave move, we're just simply completing A, and then this right here is actually B now. Well, I guess not necessarily, but there's a good chance that this is A and this is B. If we get A, B, C here, then this would typically be, or this would be A, B, C, B, and then we would get a move up to midterms, probably top here again. So we do A, B, C, and then the B wave would be over here. So if it's a 5-wave move from here, then we got 1, 2, 3, bounce, 5th wave down to like 340 minimum. If this is A, B, or say A, B, C, B, C, probably up here to 430, and the B's over here. Then we're looking after that for the C wave down, the 5-wave move after that. So this can play out a few different ways, but either way, it doesn't really matter right now. All we're focused on is this move down, and all we know is we are about to complete a first wave down, and we're looking for a second wave bounce, probably by the end of the week. So pretty much look for 389, 390 tomorrow. If it bounces already, still look for about 400 for a second wave. On the VIX, let's go to the 2-hour time frame. So we know we completed a first wave here, second wave here. Let me get rid of all these little, all in the way. I need to clean this chart up a little bit. Okay. So this is a second wave right here. And third wave, like I said, should be taking us to minimum 33. Will that happen here soon, or are we going to pull back first? Probably going to pull back first for a second wave, and so I'm expecting the VIX to come back. So where are we at right now on the chart? It looks like, based on the 2-hour time frame, we have 1, 2, 3, and so I would expect a pullback maybe after the plunge tomorrow morning, maybe a quick plunge late, early in the morning, and then a pullback to 27, maybe all the way down to 26.40. I'm guessing 26.40 based on we need to get all the way to 400. We're going to need a sizable pullback in the VIX, and we got that at the end of the day, I guess. So maybe we just retrace a little bit. So here, let's go here. I think a good target is, filling this gap right here. So something like that. So we have A, and then we get a B wave up here. And the B wave should allow us to get down to 390. And then we get the move lower down to 2620, to complete the fourth wave. So I'd be looking for a fourth wave right here. And then we zoom out again. We'd be looking for maybe 28.97 all the way to 29.66, or maybe we get the move all the way up to 33 for the fifth wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way up here. We'll have to see what happens, but I'm expecting a pullback pretty much the rest of the week, besides a small fall tomorrow morning. What else are we going to look at? The dollar. So the dollar, go back to the daily time frame. The dollar, the technical analysis has been pretty all over the place too, but in general, it does look like an ABC move higher, and so maybe it will be an ABC move higher, and we'll get 1, 2, and then get a move lower towards my target for the overall expanded flat here to 103 or 104. So not going to put too much thought into the dollar right now, but it went higher today. Market dipped. Besides that, let's look at TLT, and then I think that's it. And I'll leave the takeaways in the comments or in the description. TLT, yesterday it was at 107, and it's still staying at 107. So the market did correct. It followed bonds a day late, and that's pretty interesting. So maybe if TLT bounces, maybe the market will bounce next. We'll have to see what happens with that. Fun to follow that correlation there, though. So anyway, I'll leave the key takeaways in the description, but all you need to know is good chance we go down in the morning to 390-ish, and then bounce back to about 400. And then the next move after that should be one of the biggest moves of the year. Gonna look for a minimum of 379 for a third wave. I'm sorry, let's do from the 390 area. Third wave, 377. So 377 for the next move lower, and then probably 365. We'll have to see if that's a third wave or a C wave. So that's pretty much it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe, and take a look at the key takeaways in the description. All right, I'll catch you tomorrow. Hopefully you make some more money tomorrow, and let me know how you do in the comments as well.